I'm 44. I've been a stay-at-home mom most of the marriage. We've been married 13 years. I had a small home business for about a year and a half 10 years ago. It didn't work out. It left us with debt. He had to sell his old house to clear most of it. We moved to a smaller place after that. He didn't want me to do the business to begin with. He kept saying we couldn't afford the risk, but I pushed it anyway. I thought I could make it work. I thought I was being ambitious. When it failed, everything changed. I became the person who put us in a hole. He's never directly said that, but he's never let me forget it either. I thought we were okay, but something shifted in how he looked at me. He started acting like I was incompetent. He still made nice gestures, did things around the house, kept the rhythm of life going, but always made little comments. Always had something to say if I made a mistake or spent too long on something. Told me often that I never should have started that business, that he told me it was a bad idea and I did it anyway. I felt like I lost his respect after that. If something didn't work in the house, it became a backhanded comment about how we wouldn't even be here if I hadn't taken on projects I didn't understand. Anytime I talked about doing anything new, he'd make some offhand remark about risk or being realistic this time. It's like he stopped trusting my judgment completely. I felt like I had to run every small decision by him, or else he'd find a way to spin it into how I was being careless again. 4 years ago, I met someone. He was doing sound and lighting for a school function. He's not married, no kids, self-employed. He was easy to talk to, had this quiet confidence about him that felt safe. We started off friendly, ran into each other again at another event, and exchanged numbers under the excuse of event coordination. It moved slowly at first. Coffee a few times, then lunches. Then he invited me to his place one afternoon when he said he had equipment he wanted to show me. I went. We slept together that day. I knew it was a mistake that shouldn't be repeated, but it kept happening. I used errands to see him. I'd tell my husband I had volunteer work or was meeting other moms, or that I needed quiet time for myself, so I'd drive to the AP's place and spend the afternoon there. We watched movies, ordered takeout, talked. He listened to me in a way my husband didn't. He asked about my ideas, my dreams. It felt like the version of me that used to have her own business, the one who had goals, was still alive with him. I told myself it wasn't hurting anyone, that it helped me be a better mom because I wasn't falling apart inside. Last month was our anniversary. My husband was going on and on about going on a vacation. I didn't want to. I said it was too expensive, or that we couldn't leave our son with my parents for that long, but in the back of my mind, I just didn't want to leave town in case AP wanted to see me. I still had feelings for him, even though we weren't meeting as often due to his schedule. I thought we'd figure something out. That weekend, I told my husband I needed to run a bunch of errands, pick up some decorations for our dinner. I was actually at the AP's place for about 2 hours. We were having a good time, and he was showing me some new tricks. I remember how I grudgingly collected myself off his bed to go back home. When I got home, there was this dinner setup, candles, food he cooked himself. Our son was at his grandparents'. He didn't say much at first. We ate. Then he brought out a folder. It was divorce papers. He said he knew. Said he'd known for a while. Said he wasn't fighting about custody because he was getting all of it. And this time he isn't losing the house either. That his lawyer was already on it. He didn't get emotional. Just gave me the papers, told me to read them, and said everything else would go through our lawyers. I feel like I'm in free fall. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I ended up here. I've been staying at my parents', but it's strained. They're not saying much, but I can feel the judgment. I haven't told anyone else. I feel like disappearing. My son doesn't know yet. He's with his dad most of the time now. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I keep going over it in my head like maybe there was a way I could have fixed it before it got this far. I haven't heard from AP since the day I saw him last. I texted a few times, but he's not replying. I guess I thought he'd care more. I don't know what to do now. Everything is just gone. Update: I'm in the hospital again. I don't think I come back from this. I don't know what I'm expecting by writing this. Maybe someone will understand, or maybe it's just to get the thoughts out because there's no one left to talk to. I'm back in the hospital. This is the 3rd time in 5 months. My eating disorder has fully taken over again. I thought I was past this. I had it bad in my teens and early 20s. It's different this time. I'm not trying to look a certain way. It's just the only part of my life I still feel like I have control over. My ex-husband doesn't respond to anything anymore, not even when I ask about our child. He has full custody temporarily because I still don't have a decent place to stay. Nothing through the lawyer either besides the scheduled stuff. I don't know where they live now. I know it's not our house. I only found out he moved because a package I sent for my son got returned. I don't even know if my son saw the last message I sent. He didn't reply. Maybe my ex blocked my number from his phone. My parents have officially cut me off. They told me after the last hospital stay that they were done. My mom said she can't keep watching me self-destruct and blame everyone else. That hit hard because I didn't think I was blaming people. But maybe I was. I don't know. It's all such a blur. They've blocked my number. I tried showing up, but they didn't open the door. I got let go from my job last week. It was just part-time admin work I picked up when things got tight. I missed too many shifts. I lied about being sick, but they found out I was in inpatient care and said they couldn't hold the position. I get it. I don't even blame them. I barely have the energy to respond to emails, let alone keep a schedule. The AP is gone. I haven't heard from him since the week after everything blew up. I sent a message saying I needed someone, and he left it on read. Then a few days later, I was blocked. I checked his Facebook and looks like he's gotten engaged. There was a picture of two hands, his and a woman's with a ring on. I remember we took a picture like that too. Long ago, when everything was simply fine. I wish I could say I'm learning something from this, that I've made a breakthrough or that I see as helping. But I haven't had a session in 2 months. Insurance won't cover it anymore. I'm not in the headspace to do telehealth, and the last therapist said I needed higher level care anyway. I'm not writing this for pity, I just feel invisible. The marriage is over. My relationship with my child is probably irreparable. My parents, gone. No friends. No one from my life before talks to me. Even in this hospital, I'm not getting visits. No one asks if someone is coming to pick me up. No one is. I don't even know who I am anymore without them, without the role I had in the family. Even if it was broken, it was something. Now it's just this, waking up, counting hours, maybe eating a cracker if the nurse insists, and going to bed again. The fall feels slow, but when you hit bottom, it's all at once. You lose everything. And when you lose everything, you realize you were never ready to be alone. Some comments. The loneliness is brutal. I've been there. When you finally see the truth of what you've done, and no one's around to soften the landing, it's devastating. But that's where the real work starts. This is the moment you decide whether you keep spiraling or rebuild from the ground up. I see journaling, real accountability. Not I hate what I lost, but I understand why I lost it. You don't need your ex to forgive you to become a better person. You need to figure out why you betrayed everything you built and how to make sure you never do it again. This tells me you're still avoiding full ownership. That's the kind of thing you have to face if you ever want to be a safe person again, even just for yourself. Your ex and your child stepped away, and it's not because they're cruel. It's because you gave them reasons not to trust you. You said you regret it all, but what are you doing with that regret? Feeling bad isn't the same as changing. You've got a chance here, maybe the last one, to rebuild something real inside yourself. Take it seriously. No shortcuts. I know a lot of people are going to come down hard on you, but I just want to say, I hear the pain in what you wrote. No one gets to this point unless they've been carrying way more than they could handle for way too long. That doesn't make what happened okay, but it does mean you're still a person with value who's capable of healing and change. You don't have to have all the answers right now. Just focus on staying present, one day at a time. Keep showing up to your therapy, keep writing, keep choosing to eat. The fact that you're even posting this shows you do want to be different. That's not nothing.